Hey guys, I am so excited to finally make this huge announcement because I feel like this chance was never gonna appear again, and magically somehow things ended up working out. So the big news is that I am officially moving back to Australia. Yeah! If you guys have been, following me for a while, then you know from my previous videos that I was in Australia previous to the whole pandemic happening, and I was only there for 4 months. Right when I was about to start working and I got my jobs, and that was the last thing I needed. I got a car, I got an apartment. I just needed the job, that last bit. And a few days before I was about to start work, I lost all my jobs because COVID came out of nowhere and everything just shut down. And of course, as with everyone else in the world, I was panicking, I didn't know what was gonna happen. I didn't know how serious this was. And so ultimately, I ended up deciding to just go back home to my family. It just made the most sense at that time. I really regretted leaving though, because my boyfriend was still in Australia. So we ended up doing a 2 years of long distance. And as you know, that can be very difficult for a relationship to sustain that long of a time apart. Plus, it didn't help that Australia had really strict COVID rules, so he couldn't actually leave the country at all to visit me, because that would mean that he wouldn't be able to get back into the country, and that his work visa would basically be canceled because it was still in progress. So there was just a lot of different factors. COVID ended up, lasting a lot longer than anyone expected. And during that period of time, I thought, okay, by the end of the second year, he's probably gonna come home back to Vancouver, Canada. He's not gonna wanna stay there anymore. That was the original plan. So I got another full-time job here. I started working like a regular 9 to 5. I'm like, all right, well then I guess this is life for now. I just need something to sustain me, and I'll just wait for him to come home. That didn't end up happening. He ended up staying there longer because the physio board here in Canada got all messed up because of COVID, so he couldn't actually practice as a working physiotherapist. He found a really great job opportunity there, working at a really good clinic doing something he truly loves, and so that's why he ended up staying even longer. Yeah, so somehow all the stars have realigned again. I have been working really hard at just putting it out into the universe and basically manifesting this whole situation to happen, and it did. So I'm beyond grateful, and on top of that, the Australian government is giving people who were affected by COVID-19, people who are on working holiday visas, a second chance at doing it. So I basically get a redo, and I don't have to pay that visa fee, which usually would be $500-ish or so dollars. I'm just beyond excited. I feel like I've been really patient, and the universe is blessing me with this second opportunity. I'm at that point in my life where it's just something is urging me deep within that it's time for me to do something like this. I feel like it will be the catalyst to push me to the next level in my life, the next level in my career, the next level in whatever it is that's gonna happen. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but it just feels right to do it, because staying in Vancouver, I just feel so comfortable. And comfortable is not always a bad thing, but for me, I just feel like it's so boring, and if I stay here, I'm just gonna be stuck in a rut. I really need inspiration. I really need to be, energized by the thought of what is to come, and that's how I feel with Australia. With going back, that also means that I will be creating a lot more YouTube content, because I'll be inspired. I'll be doing interesting things. I'll be living a different lifestyle. I'm going to be figuring things out as I go, and it's gonna be my my first, well, not really my first, but it's gonna be me really moving in with my boyfriend, and that's also gonna be super exciting because we've lived together before, but we had a roommate. But this time it's we have our own place, Kind of feels like we're playing house. There's just like a lot of firsts happening, and I'm truly excited, and I can't wait to like bring you guys along with me. In terms of the job situation, you guys are probably wondering, well, what are you doing with your current job? What are you doing with your job there? Like, how are you gonna do all this? Well, I have decided to quit my current job. I don't have a 9-to-5 set up yet for Australia, but I do have like a freelance opportunity that I'm kind of still in the works of getting started. It hasn't officially started yet, but I've already signed like a contract to kind of just like try each other out for like the first month or so. I can talk about that a little bit more in the future. It's definitely a really good opportunity because it gives me, you know, the freedom with my time to do what I want, but I can still work hours in order to, you know, make money and sustain my living expenses in Australia. So that is my whole spiel. I hope I wasn't too boring and I didn't talk for too long. I'm gonna be leaving May 9th, which is in like, I think 4 weeks, which is so soon. Yeah, I'm really excited to bring you guys on this journey, and I hope you guys will stay and watch. If you like this video and you want to see more of Australia and kind of what it's like being a Canadian moving to Australia, then please subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I guess the next time I see you guys, it'll be a video about me traveling to Australia. Okay, bye!